Hey guys, welcome back to Artisan Going Home. And we have Thursday morning and we're just the best at everything except for stress. I can live without being a master stressor, I guess. And yeah, we're getting close to endings of games, or endings. So Justice ending is basically writing the book. I don't think you have to write more than one book. I think it's like one book and then, you get the ending if you talk to them. If we do the last comic book and go sell them all at the comic book store, we get Alan's ending. And we're gonna see what happens if we sell Miss Museum some more artwork. I totally hate the fact I don't remember her name. Drats. Yeah, we have stuffs. Just, I don't know, we can make crafts or something just to make the time go by and to have something to sell. The weekends. For the funsies. There we go. All those 35 crafts. But we can only sell her artwork after, like, in the evening. So, yeah. Make more stuffs. I'm presuming you can actually live on just selling crafts. Like, if you just spend all week making crafts, and then just, selling them with awesome social skills and stuff, you could probably totally live on just making crafts, And eventually, obviously, building an entire empire and, stuff, but yeah. If you make a billion trillion crafts, I'm pretty sure you can live on just making crafts. Let's go with that one. Not go out. We don't want to go out in our sleepy things. Right, here we go. Let's see what happens. You walk up to the museum's front door. It's locked shut. You can see a faint light in the lobby through the glass door, but nothing that would cause you to expect anyone wasn't waiting inside. After looking inside a while longer, you decide Melody, that's her name, must have left for home early after all. You're about to turn to leave when a familiar voice calls out to you. Hey, Peanut, I was hoping you'd make it tonight. Of course, what's up, Melody? Well, I guess I should just level with you. I got a bit ahead of myself and may have sent some pics of your painting to one of my old friends. He's an artist too, but most people in the circles I used to travel know him as a collector. He's a great guy, really. I love him to pieces, but he just won't stop hassling me about your painting. Serves me right, I know. So I have to ask you, is it something you'd be willing to part with? I don't know. It was so much work. I couldn't sell it for such a small sum. Well, if he's being such a good friend to you, here, you'll see he gets it okay, won't you? For real? Wow, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. I'll go ahead and cut you a check for $2,500 then. Does that work for you? $2,500? $3,000 then? He's such a pushover. I'm sure I can get another $500 out of him for you easy, especially since it's the first piece in a series from a new artist. Plus, I'm reasonably sure he thinks you're cute. If that's the case, you can pretty much name your price. Just give me a number to throw at him so he'll stop bugging me, okay? $2,500 is fine. Wait, what? First in a series? Cute? Melody, what did you tell this poor boy? Whoa, easy does it. I didn't tell him anything, except that this painting was done by a new artist friend of mine, and that I thought he'd enjoy seeing it. I just sort of assumed you'd be doing others since this came out so well, but nobody's trying to rope you into anything. If you really don't want to paint another, you don't have to. If you don't want to sell, I'll tell my friend to go jump in a lake, simple as that. As for cute, I maybe forgot you were holding the canvas when I sent him the pic. But all he said was you were wearing the same pretty dress as the little girl in the painting, and asked if it was supposed to be an artist's portrait. Okay, technically he said you were wearing the same little dress as the pretty girl in the painting, and asked if it was an artist's portrait. But 6 one, half dozen the other. A little bit of charm never hurt anyone, and it's never hampered their ability to enjoy a piece, having once known the artist. So what do you say? I'll sell the painting, as long as he isn't deceived by its value or my importance. I couldn't possibly take advantage of your poor friend like that. It's not fair. I'll do that one. That's my girl, a professional through and through. He'll be thrilled to hear that. And hey, if you're ever interested in selling some more high-quality piece like that one, tell me. I got a few collectors I can contact about them. You can find me here any night after the museum closes. Come talk to me about it then, because I really don't want to go through another day of playing text tag with antsy collectors while I'm trying to run this place. I will, thank you so much. Do you really know that many collectors? Hey, I took this job for the insurance, not the paycheck. And I sure as heck didn't put my baby brother through school on a security guard's wage. But that's neither here nor there. Good night, Peanut. When you need me, come find me. So she has a baby brother. So yeah, so we get 2,500 for A-grade artworks. So we can sell her, I don't know, 1 or 2 more. Like there's a more storyline to Melody, so which is cool. So there you go. All right, it's Friday, so we want to sell stuff in the evening. So I'm just gonna make lots of crafts, really. Because if we have crafts, then people are gonna buy them. We probably won't have much to sell on Saturday market, though. It's gonna be bad, but frankly, people buy more at the Friday nights. So, whee! But yeah, we're gonna work more on Melody's storyline, because we have a bit left there. Oh, okay. I actually don't need to change. She changes on her own. Okay, cool. And Alan is here, and it's all the usual stuff. And we're falling asleep in the flower box almost. We sold 105 crafts, which is not all of them, but sort of. 95 comics, and yeah. Yeah, it wasn't all of the crafts, actually. Okay, let's make more crafts and then go to the Saturday market. I want my own tent! Why can I not have my own tent at the Saturday market? Here we go. Saturday market, give me my own tent. Sell some artwork. Nah, it's just the same thing. We don't get our own tent. Drats! Sell some B-grade artworks though. Yeah, all that money. So we need more. We need to make more A-grade artwork.
What time?
And we're working on our book, and you know, all sorts of cool. Paint lots of masterpieces, yo. Okay, inspiration. I mean, we could go talk to Justin, I know, but yeah. Yeah. Olive, blue. Wow, this was a nice one. All of them are like besides each other. Yeah.
What time?
Woo! Okay, let's make more on our masterpiece. Or work more on our masterpiece, I should say. And I'm just gonna make more artwork. Yeah. White, blue. Olive, periwinkle. Okay. That went faster than I expected. Alright, so let's complete this new A-grade artwork. Yeah! Apparently that was awesome. Alright, let's work a bit on our book too. So it's going pretty slowly, so yeah. which is, you know, not a surprise. But it's nice making lots of artwork because, you know, we get to sell them later, so. Even if having a billion crafts would be cool. I almost feel like just taking a week of the game and just make crafts all day, every day. Like the only thing you're doing the whole day. I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. Ah! Oh, I was looking for blue and black. Okay. Alright. 32 C grade artworks and 10 B grades. That's pretty good. Any fun pro jobs? One, and nah. We're getting pretty close to 50,000, so. Meh, I guess we could make some. I can also say that you can sleep during the day, so if you want to or need to, you can sleep during the day. That's not a problem. Take naps or something, especially if you're like sick. You want to take naps during the day. Sometimes. Or lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stress. So yeah. Let's head out and sell her some more artwork. Museum. You walk up to the museum as Melody is locking up for the night. You call out to her, and with a warm smile, she hustles down the mosaic stairs towards you. Hey, Peanut, so what's up? You got another painting that needs a new home? Yeah, I've been getting a bit carried away with these lately. Help? That's what I do. Let's have a look at it. Oh, gorgeous! That will be a perfect companion piece to the first one. I'll snap a couple pics, but I can already tell you he'll want this. Okay, let me get a quick text off. She types out the message with a confident, joyful gleam in her eye. This part of the art world is clearly something she hasn't had experience in, and that she has missed for quite some time. You recall her mentioning briefly that she used to display at a gallery. You don't know of any galleries in town, and had meant to ask her about it, but there was no chance to discuss it further before. This seems to be as good an occasion as any, though. Gathering up your nerve during a slight pause in the pressing of buttons, you make a small sound and ask something. Huh? What's up, Peanut? So, you mentioned once that you used to display at a gallery, right, Melody? A few of them, yeah, but about 7 galleries stateside. One in London, another in Paris. They got some pretty crazy talent over there, but that comes as no surprise, right? It all feels like a lifetime ago now. Why, is there something you want to know about them? I just thought it was funny. I hadn't seen any galleries in town. Did I miss one? I don't know enough about them to ask anything specific. I'm just sort of curious. About the galleries? Not really, but I did hope to hear more about your work. More about your work, maybe? My work? And what's there to know? I displayed at a few galleries. A few of them are still carrying my prints, but I haven't painted anything the past year or so. Poor kids, they were good friends to me then, and they're still trying to help me out now. I really should try and get them a couple of new pieces. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you do paint something again. I'd love to see your work. Wow, I wish I could say I've done half as much. Oh my gosh, that's right. You haven't seen any of my work yet, have you? Well, that's sick. I gotta look like the world's biggest poser right now. Ugh, hold on. Okay, I still got some pics on my phone from my opening in Paris. That's me and the curator. Sweetheart out of a guy. You can sort of see one of my paintings behind his shoulder. That's no good. There's gotta be a better one somewhere. Here we go. Next to the other guy there, see? It's a long canvas with a floral border. Huh, that really wasn't half bad. Looking back at it, I mean. It's so amazing. Your art friend looks very impressed with it, too. Oh, him? No, that guy is one of the caterers, if I remember. My friend that likes your painting so much would probably be disowned if he ever traveled in my art circle. That makes him sound so stuck up, but he really isn't in the least. He owns more of my original works than all my other collectors do combined. But if he were to show up in a gallery somewhere, it will cause a pretty big ruckus. Really? Then where did you meet? Oh hey, speak of the devil, looks like he wants this piece too. So let me get you a check here real quick, and then I gotta run. I'm meeting somebody for dinner. But I promise next time I'll tell you all about it, okay? Until then, keep up the awesome work. What? Hey, Melody, you can't just what? We need to know what's going on. To do that, we need more A-grade artworks. They cost us $200 to make, this dude buys them for 2,500. So I mean, we're doing pretty good. I don't know if you get inspiration from making crafts. Let's just check. I'm curious now. I don't think so. Nope. Okay, cool. Then we know. Save the game, yeah. It's Friday. And why am I not making crafts instead? Wait, what am I going for? Peach and teal, okay. I must have seen teal somewhere and totally forgot about it. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Click the right things, please. There we go. We should make some crafts, I guess, because people like to buy them, so... Trollolol. Yes, I'm doing this on purpose. Yeah. Switch them all around. Alright, no. Go out. Head out. Library. Go to the comic book store. La 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 la. It's the same thing again. Sold 105 crafts, which was probably everything we had. 89 comics and 1 C-grade artwork. We don't have a lot of comic books left. We have some C-grade artwork. Ah, we can sell our artwork at the fair. Or at the park. I want to try going to the park and not selling my artwork. Just like, what happens if you just walk around? Well, taking a walk in the fresh air will always replenish your health, and the art everywhere adds to your own inspiration. You enjoy a nice afternoon walking around the park, admiring the pretty beaded jewelry and the charming folk art paintings stacked up on end for your perusal. It's easy to see why people come to these shows. Okay. I don't even know what happens if you do that. So now we know. Now we go sell our own artwork. And we don't even get our own booth. Like, what? I want my own tent. Damn it.
Oh, what time is it?
Okay, now we all, like, problem is that we almost have $50,000 now, sort of, not on purpose. So definitely not gonna get any more jobs because otherwise we'll have those 50,000. It's gonna be whoa. No, stop. So let's see here. Right, work.
That went well.
I wonder if we can actually complete it, even if we don't have 100% inspiration. Oh, we can. Cool.
Hooray!
Alright, sleep.
Oh, what time is it?
Still wondering who the voice actor for this game is. Let's go and talk to Justin in the park, because that's funsies. See, what do we tell him this time? Need a hand. Well, I'm always grateful for some help. You know that. Let me go get your bottle of water first, okay? Justin returns with a bottle of water and finds you already busy on one little section of the drawing. He interrupts you just long enough to see you set up with his kneeling cushion, then returns to work on the remaining sections of the drawing. You enjoy your time together, even if a lot of it is spent quietly working on the drawing in front of you. You notice your lines come faster and more naturally the longer you practice this sort of drawing. It blends a bit better with Justin's now, which brings you some satisfaction. Although you can't be so sure if it's because of your own nimbleness or that of your companion, as the longer he draws with you, the more strength comes into Justin's technique. Ooh, they inspire each other. What? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we have a masterpiece. Okay, let's work a bit on our book.
That went well.
Whee! I should have gone to the museum and sold my artwork. Why did I not do that? Okay, let's just go to the park and just sort of try to talk to Justin in all the different ways. We find Justin and he says, what can I do for you? Inspiration. Art philosophy or fill an empty stomach? Discuss art. Sure it does, plus it's a really easy degree. So what in particular did you want to discuss? It's amazing just how bottomless his knowledge seems to be in regards to art, literature, and every interesting thing there is to speak about. He seems amused while you speak, so you must assume you aren't boring him. Still, something about his manners seem more rehearsed and genuinely engaged. Though if you're being honest to yourself, you know that amused is the only thing Justin's normal state of being can be reasonably described as. When this carries on too long, you make some cockeyed observation on the current topic of discussion, just to see what his response to it might be. It's usually some off-guard stammer, followed by a laugh and apology for apparently seeming absent. Other times it's returned with an equally silly observation and remarks volleyed back and forth until one or both of you break out laughing. It's a fun way to spend an afternoon. Oh my god, that sounds so much fun! Alright. We're gonna go sell our artwork tonight, though. So what should we do now? I don't know. Work on the book, maybe? I don't want to complete it. I just want it, like, really near completion. Alright. We are going to the museum. You walk up to the museum as Melody is locking up for the night. You call out to her, and with a warm smile, she hustles down the mosaic stairs toward you. Hey, Peanut, so what's up? You got another painting that needs a new home? Yes, it's all done. Here you go. You hand Melody the painting. She examines it with a satisfied nod, making some remarks at length about the color in the piece and the difference in mood from the previous two offerings. Though you hate to interrupt her review of it, both for fear of being rude and from missing the very useful advice you take from her critiques, you're very much aware of the evening wearing on, and that she did promise last time that she would tell you how she came to know your mysterious patron. She pauses for a moment to look at the piece, and you casually clear your throat. Gesundheit. Or was I supposed to be taking a hint? No, it was more of an interjection than a hint. Not at all. So, do you think your artist friend will like this piece too? I see. So, what's it you need to interject? Need is a strong word. I was just wondering how you and your artist friend met. You left it so fast last time. Oh, that's right. We were talking about him when I had to take off. Sure, I remember now. Well, I'm not sure it's really an exciting story. I had just started on an art scholarship, and we were in a couple of the same classes. Sweetheart of the kid. Somehow he knew my work and was really interested in learning more about street art. Street art. He's sort of a free spirit. I guess it does suit him in that sense. You just don't expect it for one of the Kareths. Is he a street artist? Were you a street artist? Street art? Kareth. Why is that name familiar? Probably because it's on my hat. The art on display in the Kareth Museum is the overflow from the Kareth family's private collection. They're among the most prestigious collectors of art in the world, and have been for over 4 generations. And he's a street artist? No, not at all. He's a buyer for his dad's bookstore. Art's just a hobby to him. Kind of sad. He has a real gift. But I wouldn't see him jaded to it for the world, so maybe it's for the best. It was cool getting to talk to him about it, though. He had a lot of questions, and those always helped me understand technique more clearly than I did before. Oh, so you were a street artist before? Me? No, my work's much too... Actually, I kind of was, a long time back. I mean, way before I moved here. I used to paint like crazy back then. There was always so much graffiti in our neighborhood, and it was something increasingly vulgar. You couldn't wash it off. They would just paint it back the next day. So I somehow got the idea to paste one of my paintings on top of it, and for some reason, none of the gangs would ever tag over them. In 3 years, I took back the side of our apartment building, most of the wall around our school, and a big chunk of the park grounds. It made me feel like a superhero. But in the end, it was just vandalism too. The city tore them all down, threw them away, and washed off the graffiti underneath. Within 2 months, all the graffiti had returned. It turned out, though, some ladies in the neighborhood had saved a lot, and I do mean a lot, of my paintings from the trash. Well, somehow the newspaper heard about the little girl painter who had her life's work thrown away, then daringly rescued. They thought it would make a cute fluff article, which someone from the Urban Pop Gallery then read. So, God's good. It turned out okay. Wow, I guess that's how you end up on an art scholarship, right? It's maybe not too big of a surprise he had heard of your work after all. That's such an amazing start. So what did you do after you got your degree? Yeah, the gallery had charity events for supporting the fine artists among inner city kids. Getting me set in a stable path seemed to be the owner's mission in life after that. He was such a good man to rat a little girl who didn't really believe there was such a thing. I need to send him a couple new paintings for their next exhibit. He keeps asking me about it. That would be great. So what did you do after you got your degree? I didn't. I dropped out. But after that, I went full-time into gallery scene. It was good for me for a lot of years until I had to stop. So it all worked out. I'm glad it worked out for you. Why would you drop out of school? What could possibly make you have to stop displaying at a gallery? Life happens sometimes. Besides, an art degree? Come on, that and $5 will get you a cup of snooty coffee. Well, I better get moving. My brother's gonna need a hand with dinner tonight. Let me get your check first, real quick, before you think I'm complete spaz. Here you go. Thanks again for all the awesome work you've done, and for talking. It's nice once in a while. Until next time, okay? Time to go home. What? Melody has lots of story. Ah! Alright, Wednesday. Yeah, so I'm thinking like, street artist. And since I already, since I know I have a little extra information, yeah, I think that is who you think that is. Yep. But anyway, let's, not sleep. No, save. And take a break here, and we'll continue with, see if we can manage to continue with Melody's storyline, in the next episode, and, you know, endings and stuff, I don't know. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, hope you're enjoying Artisan, going home again, and I'll see you all later.